Team Fortress 2 is a free, first-person shooter that runs on the Source engine. The gameplay here is awesome. It is very unrealistic with all the 9 character classes, meaning there is no need to control recoil and you can take a lot of hits with some classes or run really fast. One of the things that makes the gameplay here so awesome is that even though it's unrealistic, you still need to plan your attack and use a lot of strategy. It's perfect. Firefights are fun because of the fast-paced and unrealistic gameplay, but at the same time, the game will never get repetitive because of the need to use strategy. Another reason why the game is awesome is that the classes are extremely different from each other, so they make it feel like many different games put into one, meaning it is very difficult to get bored of the game because if you get bored of a class, you can always switch to another and it'll play completely different and require a different strategy. The following description of the classes had to be made very simple because there's just too many of them and they all have very deep gameplay. So yeah, describing them in depth would have taken forever. Scout. He has little health, can move very fast, has a powerful shotgun, and can double jump. Soldier. He moves slowly and has a rocket launcher. Pyro. He shoots fire. Demo Man. He uses grenade launchers. Heavy. He has a ton of health, moves extremely slow, and has a minigun. Engineer. He builds things like sentry guns and dispensers. Medic. He heals people. Sniper. He snipes. Spy. He can disguise as an enemy, turn invisible, and kill people instantly if he stabs them in the back. Yeah, I know I made the classes sound extremely shallow, but trust me, they are not. Now the game modes. Even if this game had only one game mode, it would still be amazing because the gameplay is incredibly deep. And yes, it does have a pretty good amount of game modes, and they all require teamwork, which just makes the gameplay even deeper. The most popular game modes are Control Point. Here, you capture points. If a team captures all the points, they win. Arena. Like in Counter-Strike, you don't respawn here. If you die, you have to wait until all the players on the team are dead, or until someone captures a point that is made available after a certain amount of time. Payload. Here, the attacking team has to take a cart all the way into the base of the defending team, and the defending team has to stop them. Capture the flag. Yeah, it's called Capture the Flag, but you actually capture briefcases. You don't have to buy weapons here. They can be acquired randomly as you play the game, and if you want a specific weapon, you can craft it with the weapons you acquired earlier. There are a ton of weapons here, and the best part is that they are perfectly balanced. How good a weapon is depends entirely on how you play the game. The graphics are amazing. They are cartoony but at the same time incredibly detailed. The models, textures, animations, and lighting, everything looks awesome. And since it runs on the Source engine, you don't need a supercomputer to play it, which is why there are a ton of 6-year-olds screaming on microphones. The sound is also amazing. The music is awesome and the gunshots sound very satisfying. But the best part is the voice acting. It is unbelievable. It is the best voice acting I have ever heard on a free first-person shooter. This is the best game I have reviewed so far. It has incredibly deep gameplay, perfectly balanced weapons, and a good amount of game modes. This game gets a 10 out of 10.